Hello everyone, I'm HunterBullet4 and thanks for watching. We're going to be doing an unboxing of this Mamba Tournament Edition from Razer. This is the wired version, not the wireless version. Although they say good things about the wireless version, not that keen for wireless yet. It still needs to prove itself. What you're seeing over here is the mouse that I've been using for a while now. It's the Corsair M65 gaming mouse. Very nice mouse. We'll do a comparison between the two in a different video and have a look at this one then. Alright, so let's have a look. Basically a little bit of Velcro and you can have a look at the mouse from there. This is the one with the RGB, all the billions and billions and billions of colors. Let's open this up, see what we have here. Alright, some USB. What is happening? Hello. There we go. Some USB. Let's pull that out nicely. And nothing else in the box. We'll put that aside. Alright, that opens up nicely. Here's the mouse. What else do we get here? We get some documentation, usual stuff, and some cool shiny stickers. Let's put all of this aside and have a look at what we came here to actually see, which is the mouse. Alright, that looks nice. Comes with a nice little sticky. Right, we can toss that out now. Alright, braided cord, and it's doing its business. Okay, a braided cord, very nice cord, coming out the middle, unlike the Corsair, which, as I said, we'll look at that later. And it's doing its business again. Hello, there we go. Which comes from the side, not a big deal, but that's a separate one. We're not going to look at that right now. This one's got the 3 little gliding pads. Tournament edition, awesome, we know that. Now before we plug this in and have a look, we want to see the buttons first. So the usual left click, right click. You got your third button, roller click. You got your rolling wheel, your scroll wheel, and this one's got the nice little left click, right click on the scroller. It's got these little clickies, which, if I'm not mistaken, are set to the DPI settings that you can change. And then you got 2 little, well, not so little buttons on the side. Now, very comfortable from first impression. It's nice and light. These buttons sit very nicely. It's got nice little rubberized sections on both sides. I can tell you it is very sticky. You're not going to let that slip when you have to basically slide around. Alright, so let's unplug my Corsair and plug this boy in. And from the get-go you can already see it's got the lighting system going crazy. Very nice. Even when I got my hand on it, you can see the scrolling wheel. If you look from the side, you can still see that part. No, it's a little bit from that side, but this is very bright. But first impression is just wow. It's very nice. Now, as I said, this is the DPI. You can adjust the buttons to whatever you want, but this is mainly going to be for your gaming FPS style mouse. Now, some people can use. I mean, you can use this in Dota. You can use this in other games. But a lot of people like having more buttons along the side. I actually don't. I prefer having all my macros, anything like that, done on my keyboard. I don't like too much things happening on my mouse. I like to concentrate on my movement and doing the buttons that I need to do. And then with my other hand, I can do everything I need to on the keyboard a lot faster. So, I mean, it's personal preference. But alright, so let's look at some specs. 16,000 DPI 5G laser sensor. As far as I know, the highest DPI mouse on the market at the moment. Are you going to need that much? Not really, but it's sort of thinking forward. You know, what are you going to need to do? Now, 1000 hertz ultra polling, 1 millisecond response time, a little bit of a standard. Ergonomic right-handed design with textured rubber side grips. Right, so if you're a lefty, this isn't really the right mouse for you. Neither is the M65 actually, now that we think about it. You're going to need to look at some other ones, but if you're buying a mouse, you're going to buy it for whatever you're using. You don't really swap right hand to left hand, so you're going to do it the way you want it. Chroma customizable lightning, all right, and that's pretty cool because you can customize it to this. I'm going to show the keyboard, the Chroma keyboard. We'll look at that at a different video. Inter-device color synchronization. Big words. So basically what that means is that I can synchronize this to the Razer keyboard as well to do similar lighting effects, as well as the mouse mat. It's got 9 independently programmable buttons. We looked at that. And Razer Synapse enabled, which is basically the program that you use for the lighting. Not lightning. Now the cool thing, all right, and I know you guys in gaming, you don't really, or you do really use PCs, you do not really use a Mac, but some people do. You'll be surprised. I actually do use a Mac for some gaming, especially when I'm traveling. Back home I've got a PC for gaming, specifically just for that, but when you're traveling, when I'm traveling, I've got my Mac with me, and I'll use that a lot. Now, the Corsair is not 100% Mac compatible. What that means is that the programming for it does not work, so I had to get a different mouse program to basically do some of the button synchronization, but the coloring I couldn't do. That was just the standard, and that's how it came, that's how it is. There's nothing I can do about that. With my PC, obviously I can do whatever I want with it. However, Razer works with Mac and works with PC. So again, most of you guys on PC, you don't really care. In my opinion, I think it's good to be able to use both. You never know when you're going to need it. If you're never going to need a Mac, or you think you'll never use it, only use PC, not really a big deal. Just something to think about as well, that Razer obviously thought about to be able to work with everything. So yeah, that was the unboxing of this Razer Mamba Tournament Edition. I'm very, very impressed with it. I'll tell you the ergonomics, again, and anybody that tells you should go with this mouse or that mouse, don't listen. It's all about what you feel is right. So you need to test it out a bit. Go to a shop where they have it, get a feel for it. Try, move it around, see what it feels like. Unfortunately, the best way to get a feel for it is to actually play whatever games you play with the mouse, but that's why a lot of people end up having more than one mouse. This does have a very, very good ergonomics for me. I actually really, really like it. I prefer a bigger mouse. Like the M65 was a bigger mouse. I like the shape of it as well. It's got a nice high arch. This one actually seems to have a bit of a high arch. We'll do a comparison later, as I mentioned. But it actually, strangely enough, feels a little bit better than the Corsair so far. I'll have to play with it. I'll have to play with my mouse, yes. And, get back to you after that when I do the comparison between the two. I don't want to do that now. And then we'll take it from there. All right, guys, sorry for all the shaking. This camera is sort of moving. Must be ghosts. Please leave your comments below, like, subscribe, share our videos, and check us out on Facebook. Thanks for watching. I am Hunter Bullet 4. Until next time.